Welcome back to the Post-Run Podcast. Just did roughly around 11 miles in 2 hours. You can see the top two workouts. Accidentally stopped the time. Probably even closer to 3 hours if I'm being completely honest, because I did stop the time. I went to the bathroom about 3 times during this workout. All I have to say is protein powders, man. That shit sucks. It's so bad on my stomach. And it's not even specifically the one that I'm using right now, which it's just protein powders in general. And you might say, well, it is the one you're using, because the one my stomach just does shit with protein powders. It could just be my stomach, but most protein powders are chunky as shit. My protein powder is not chunky. It feels like glaze. Like when you put it in, it kind of looks like Elmer's glue. If it gets on your hands, like it almost like peels off. I'm currently using Momentous. My stomach can't do protein powders, man. And I had my oats, my overnight oats, and I have protein powder, and it's like 40 grams of protein, 20 natural, 20 unnatural, or 20 protein powder. Damn, did that mess up my stomach. Not to mention that I did pick around 11 o'clock to go out for a run, and it was super hot, but just my stomach felt jacked up the whole entire time. First, it felt like I was getting protein farts. Then I had to use the restroom. Then I ended up stopping to use the restroom 3 times. Paused my watch all 3 times. Messed up the second time. And started it. And yeah, it's just awful run today. My arm, I'm not like feeling as much of that rhabdo feeling, and I haven't been since I've been doing the protein stuff. So like, I'm not saying that it's not good for you or that it is good for you. I'm just saying that it messed up my stomach. Probably a mixture of the heat and the food. I tried to wait until I woke up at 8, ate the protein thing at like 9 something, and then got out for the run around 11:30. So I tried to wait to make it so that my stomach had time to digest it, so that I wasn't spending like all of my blood flow, since that does affect what you're doing. Oh gosh. Felt like the beginning was semi-strong, even though my stomach felt bad, and I did stop to the bathroom 3 miles in. My pace was kind of good. Like I had like a strong pace, and then I tried to bring down, because I knew that it tends to be too fast for warm-ups for me to go like a 9:30. So I did like a 10 something, and then after I did that, my next mile was actually like right around 10 something, and it kept going. I realized I couldn't keep up that pace. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my hydration or what, but just feeling off this week. I've been feeding myself more fuel, and I don't know if my body's just trying to adapt to it because it's not used to it, or if it's not good for my body, and maybe I just need to do natural stuff. I also brought out the Tailwind in this, and then I stopped at Publix like halfway through. That's where I went to the bathroom, but I also grabbed a poppy soda, drank some of that. It actually helped with like my stomach. I felt like it got some more of the gas out as well. And I grabbed Jocko Fuel, which I'm hoping to go to the Jocko thing this coming weekend. Anyways, my stomach felt like shit. That run was not super great. I kept stopping to go to the bathroom. I stopped a minimum 3 times. I did the strides the last 20 minutes. I did 20 seconds and then walked 3 minutes. Did that like 6 times. My last lap or last mile was like a 10:41. I try to keep that consistent pace, but I want to say it was my running, but I don't know. I truly think it was like my GI tract just did not feel good the whole entire time. Like before, I was feeling cramps and stuff like that on some other runs, and I didn't feel the cramps. I just felt like my GI tract. So I talked to Becca later today, my coach, about what I should do moving forward. I'm going to talk to her, see what her thoughts are on the nutritional aspect. My mom gets back soon. I think I'm going to go through some kind of detox to help rid my body of sugar. I'm actually now thinking about it. I kind of want to freeze and pop when I get home, but I'm not sure that's the best. I don't know. I've got to figure this out. I think I've got to try to figure out a more natural way for all of this and just force myself to eat more. I'll decide, I'll look up and see whether I want to try Momentous a bit more or if I'm not going to use them. I don't know. I fucking hate protein powder, and excuse my French for any of you guys watching this, because my intention is not to make a big deal out of this in first, but my stomach is jacked up. So yeah. Realize I gotta dial my shit in because I don't have much longer. I've got the rest of October, November, December, end of January. So less than like 3 months. I've got to figure this shit out because it's coming up. And I'm not trying to push off another 100 miler. I paid like $400 for this shit. And obviously my health is more important, but my discipline needs to get there. So be who you want to become in order to become who you guys want to be. Who you want to become in order to become who you want to be. And I'll catch you guys in the next post Run podcast. Sorry I didn't post the last one. I just took a shower right afterwards. So yeah.